Welcome to this video archive of the College Choices for Adults website project. This video has been created to help showcase the accomplishments of the project. You're looking at the College Choices for Adults homepage. Across the top, the navigation bar encourages visitors, those who are interested in learning more about opportunities in online adult higher education, to explore opportunities in two ways, by institution or by program. These are the aspects of the website we will cover in this video. There are two additional videos that are related to the College Choices for Adults website project. For a complete background on the project, check out our general overview video. Or for more information on the student support portion of the site, please watch our student support video. On the main institutions page, visitors see a list of participating institutions, presented in alpha order, and may click through to learn more about any or all of the institutions, or may select up to 3 institutions to compare them. First, let's look at what a participating institution's profile looks like when a visitor clicks through. We've picked the first institution on the list, which we'll call University A, as our example page. Visitors to these institutional profile pages are first given the chance to click on Brief Accounts of Institutional Philosophy under the institution's logo. When they click on Academic Model, visitors are greeted by a pop-up that details the institution's philosophy. Similarly, by clicking on Mission Statement, visitors are greeted by a pop-up that details the institution's mission statement. These and other parts of an institution's page are peppered with links that take visitors to sections of the institution's web page. The first substantial data are collected in the Institutional Overview section, where the participating institution lists its accreditations and the degrees or certificates it offers, total enrollment, and full-time equivalency enrollment. Each of these terms are hyperlinked to a pop-up explaining what these terms mean and why prospective students should take note. You'll also note that throughout the site, small icons of the institution's logo are provided. These icons indicate that the institution has given more information, context to what the number means for the institution, how they are developed, and any other relevant information for students. The next section, called Featured Programs, provides links to selected degree program profiles offered by the institution. We'll click on the first link to give you an idea of what they look like. Here, prospective student gets a look inside the institution's degree requirements, such as what tests are required for program admission, whether any component of the program requires face-to-face interaction, and how many credits it takes to graduate. Again, many of these sections contain hyperlinks to pop-up explaining what the terms mean and why prospective students should take note. The next section to appear in the profile lies at the heart of this project. Program Learning Outcomes. What will I learn? This section gives students a window into what they can expect to take away from their time in this program. Even more core to this project is the next section, Evidence of Student Learning Internal. How will the program measure what I have learned? In this section, prospective students can walk through how the institution will measure what they learn and how well recent students have performed on those measures of the designated program learning outcomes. These data help students get a feel for how effective an institution is at educating their students. It also allows students to find a match in a program that fits their professional and personal goals. In addition, there is a spot for results of external exams or assessments. What third-party assessments will measure what I have learned? As an optional reporting item, this data does not appear or is not appropriate for every program. However, institutions are able to use this field to post links to things such as major field tests, and other third-party assessments, which can lend additional credence to the quality of the program's education. Now returning to the institution's profile, there are many charts and graphs that help give prospective students an at-a-glance look at the institution's student body. Average age, percentage of students employed at the time of admission, age distribution, racial and ethnic makeup, online or on-campus or hybrid enrollees, as well as how many students are full-time versus part-time. All of this information is found in this section. These data can help prospective students gauge their level of fit with the current student body at the institution. Next, a key component of the site is the ability for visitors to review the Learner Progress Report, featuring statistics on learner retention and learner completion. What is important to note about the learner progress metrics is that while they are based on the federal guidelines for reporting graduation and retention rates, learner progress expands the definition of the learner cohort to include part-time and transfer-in students, in addition to full-time, first-time students. The purpose of this was to be more reflective of the experience of adult learners. Also housed within the institutional data are reports on selected third-party instruments. Student engagement is measured by the National Survey of Student Engagement, or the Community College Survey of Student Engagement for those community colleges participating. Student satisfaction is measured by the Priority Survey for online learners, while general learning outcomes are measured by the ETS Proficiency Profile. These instruments were optional to implement, but if reported, followed a common set of reporting mechanisms and cohort development. Institutions also included alumni survey results. 4 questions were developed for each institution to use when asking their alumni about their experience. They're reported out by the degree level, and as you can see, contain much information about how satisfied alumni were with their institution. Finally, each profile contains a link to the net price calculator for each institution. This is where a student could go and find the approximate cost of attending that institution, and a link to the institution's website where you can learn more about attending that institution. Now we'll go back to the institution list. And let's look at the comparison function of the website. We're checking 3 institutions and hitting compare. In a moment, you will see a 3-column breakdown of the information available on each institution's profile page. Seeing these data side by side allows potential students to compare and contrast their prospective institutions more readily. The launch of this feature was unique among higher education information and data websites and demonstrated the TBD member institution's commitment to transparency. Now we'll go back to the home page and click another way visitors can navigate the data on the website when looking to learn more about their degree or certificate options. Find a program. Here visitors could search by subject area and/or degree level. When results are presented, students could select up to 3 programs and hit the compare button to view all of their profiles side by side. Again, seeing these data side by side allows potential students to compare and contrast their prospective degree or certificate programs more readily. That wraps up this segment of the video archive for the College Choices for Adults website. If you have any questions, please send an email to tbd@wiche.edu and we'll get in touch with you. Thanks for watching.